Season 4 Bowling Green. We are 4-0. Currently ranked number 10 in the country. I'm sure that'll go up as we keep winning. Before we get into that game against Oklahoma State real quick, just quick update on recruiting. Had to take a couple of guys off the board because we just weren't going to win those. I think there was a free safety that was pretty much committed to Clemson and like a linebacker or something committed to Ohio State. So we took some points off of those guys. Instead, we already got some visits set up. We got 4 for week 8 against Bowling Green. We got Fanau Mama, 5-star wide receiver, 5-star athlete quarterback Ron Berry. 4-star tackle Dylan Ringo, who is a gem, of course. All the 4-stars I'm going after are gems. And then there's also 4-star offensive lineman Mike Gesicki. Week 9, we got 4-star D tackle Shaheem Breeze, 4-star linebacker Jason Abram. Who else? 4-star edge rusher Jose Penalto, and 5-star Mike Earl Spalding. We don't know anything about really any of the 5-stars other than Ron Berry, but we know they're 5-stars and they would be big for the program either way. So that's really all I care about. Well, that and winning this game here against Oklahoma State, obviously. But do I even need to say that? Y'all know I'm locked in. Speaking of locked in, I assume everybody watching this watched the last episode because that popped off out of nowhere. But yeah, Marcus Woods is probably just going to win the Return Man of the Year award. Got 5 punt return touchdowns in 2 games. Had 1 or 2 weeks 1 and 2 as well. He's going crazy. He's going absolutely crazy. And, I mean, he's not breaking the tackles Daniel Hill did, but he is just simply faster than everybody else on the field, and you feel it. And the Heisman voters seem to see it as well. I don't know if he's number 1 in the Heisman race right now, but it looks like he's at least on it, so that's cool. He will get the ball to start. 1st and 10. Let's see how this goes. I like the look. Oh, wow. I thought we were by him by then. Okay. Heck of a play by him to get off that block, make that tackle. Let's see, 2nd and 8. We're going to go right back to the ground. Right back to the ground, and it didn't work. Tried to cut it upfield. That's just not really... I don't know if anything was really there, but that certainly wasn't. Let's see, 3rd and 7. Yosef Alatu's got him cooked. That drag route is just money. So long as, you don't just have your quarterback spike it on the ground and perfect spiral backwards for a safety. 1st and 10 play action. I tried to hit my running back, immediately, but he got, tripped up by his own offensive lineman. I don't even know what that was. Okay. Yeah, so the run game just doesn't seem to be open right now. Either that or I'm just not calling good plays. Either is equally possible. 3rd and 10. Does he have it underneath? Kinda. We got 5 yards. 4th and 5. Coach wants to go for it. I love it. I love it, Coach. Eugene Hilton is wide open in the slot. I'm throwing it if that linebacker doesn't adjust to it. He doesn't. We're hitting him. Caught it. 1st down. I wanted a little bit more power behind that, but if you throw a bullet pass, you have a 75% chance of it not going to the receiver with revamp passing, and that's what I use. So, at the end of the day, it got there. We got the 1st down. We got 4 more yards on 1st down as well with the Marcus Woods inside zone. Maybe it's just because I keep running inside. Maybe that's part of the problem. Take it outside with Ethan Houck. We kind of maybe had something there for a second with the tight end, but I didn't like it. I'll just duck out of bounds, take my yardage, take my 1st down. I tell you what, Ethan Houck has developed really nicely as a guy who can make plays happen outside of the pocket. Can make plays happen inside the pocket, too. Finds the tight end wide open. Touchdown. Eli Jacone Duffy. He's archetyped as a pure blocker tight end. he can block pretty well. He's been a really solid receiver for us. I've really liked the production that I've been getting out of him. And just the development. Roughing the kicker as well. Okay. Honestly, I'm going to decline that. If I accept it, it's probably just going to go out of the back of the end zone. If I decline it, I have a little bit more room to work with. And I think we'll get him wrapped up pretty well. Yup. Just saved ourselves 8 yards. Oh, Bo Jackson, the Ohio State running back, transferred to Oklahoma State, huh? Got tired of one OSU and went to the other one? Okay. That's not great for us. But we, for the most part, excel at stopping the run. So hopefully we can stop Bo Jackson. I just will not hold my breath on that. We'll go play action to start, and we're right there. Matt Cleland coming in for the sack. All right, they thought we were going to be we thought we were going to come out in our run defense to start. I guess not. They hit the check down. Just make your tackles. Come on. That should not be a 9-yard gain. Come on, boys. 3rd and 7. Coach wants man. I don't know if I love it, but I'll do it. Maybe press man's even worse, but I just don't know if I like giving up that much cushion. Incomplete. Hunter McGeary kind of was nowhere near in position. Was able to kind of just sneak underneath him to force it out. They will punt. And teams have learned, I would think, that punting to Marcus Woods is not a good idea. You know what is also not a good idea is just letting the one guy that can make that tackle just run free. Didn't even put a hand on him. That's cool. Hit this underneath the Marcus Woods. As good as he is in the run game, sometimes, he is that good always in the pass game because nobody on the defense can stop him. Nobody can catch him. Okay, that was a hot blitz. Yeah, corner bench blitz. Cool. I think a screen on 2nd down could work pretty well here if they don't read it. They didn't. Give me the blocks. Spun one guy out. Could not get any more blocking downfield, but we'll take 19, they're going to call that, I think. Good enough for a 1st down. Scramble out. Latu's wide open. Couldn't quite make that guy miss. But that's still a lot of yards. This offense is starting out hot today. Cheeseman checks in on the goal line. He's not even going to get it. We're just going to keep it on the speed option. Ethan Houck, touchdown on the ground. It's a good start. They did not run into my kicker this time. I do appreciate that. I'd rather him not get hurt. A kicker injury would be pretty crazy. Just wrap up. Sammy Riggs got there first. Tell you what, he's kind of lost his spot as the slot receiver. Iosef Alatu has just stepped into that slot and been really good. But Sammy Riggs has honestly been a really good gunner on special teams. Which is not really what I had in mind for him when we recruited him year 1. But, I mean, hey, any way you can get on the field, if you can make plays, you're going to see playing time. Might not be at the position you maybe wanted it to be at, but you will see the field. As they take their check down for 4, because they always do that in this freaking game. Ooh, play action. Okay. Are we there? Nope. Kinda. We're there to force the throwaway, but probably had a lot more time than we should have to go get that sack, and we didn't. 3rd and 6. Oh, they're airing this sucker deep. All right. No way. Okay. So, that's crazy. I'm spamming X to try to get the ball out of the air. You can actually see him try to animate. He just kind of swats it away like a fly instead of actually trying to, like, make a play on the ball. So that sucked. Forcing a completion on 1st down to end the 1st quarter, though. I mean, you know, other than that one play, we have done really well on defense and just in general today. So I'm not too worried about that. But obviously ending on that note is not really how you want to end a quarter. See what they got for us on second down. Oh, it's a screen. Can we get there? Kinda. Not really at all. Bo Jackson makes the one guy they got there miss. Yeah, okay. Oklahoma State has responded. 14-7 now. Question is, how will they respond on defense? We will see. Marcus Woods will get to return this kick, though. Maybe we don't even make it to deep offense. Okay, we will, but... Yeah, every other return man I've ever had can, like, barely make it to the 20. Marcus Woods gets it to the 25 every time, at least. Okay. Yeah, I gotta just start going to the outside. These inside zones with Marcus is just not working. He's either not breaking the tackles or we're just not getting the blocks. I will say that he's on a linebacker. That's got to be a touchdown, and it is. That's kind of just what we have to do with him. Yeah, he will eventually break one on these, like, inside zones. But he's about guaranteed to score that a touchdown every time, especially if they put somebody wearing the number 46 on him. That is going to be 6 points. And that's how you respond. All right, you got your one lucky 50-50 ball. What other sort of offense do you have for us? They have barely tried to run the ball at all. Play action. Josiah Stewart laying the wood at the catch point. Not letting that one happen. Make it 2nd and 10. Okay. An accurate ball, and that's probably picked, as it was questionably PI, to be honest. But they didn't call it, so 3rd down. Okay. Yeah, the DBs in this game just never get into position to actually make plays on those curl routes. So you're guaranteed to at least get... You're not going to get catch after, like, yards after the catch, but you will make the catch. You just will make the catch. It's a matter of playing it short, so that way you only allow, like, 5 yards to catch instead of, like, 15. Okay. Suggs did good enough. All right. 3rd and 3. This feels like a run spot. I don't know if it will be, though. It will not be. It'll be a throw out of sack out of bounds and a punt. All right. I mean, I guess opposite side of the 50. I don't hate a punt here. I like the space I see, though. Can I get blocks? Not really. Okay. Up to the 24, though. That's better than just taking your fair catch. Okay, that's not a fumble. That is simply not a fumble. Is that really a fumble? No. Not even close. That's just not a fumble. I don't care. Oh my god, it might be a fumble. Are they going to say his knee got down first, or are they going to... Yeah. They're going to call that a fumble. Damn. That sucks. All right. Well, Oklahoma State ball in beautiful field position. It's a screen. As soon as I call a blitz, Hunter McGarry able to get there to force a loss of 1. Let's go. He might not have much, but that 91 speed comes in handy a lot. That might be Bo Jackson's, like, first carry of the game, and it goes for a loss. 3rd and 13, I would bet my house that this is a pass. Hodgins, I went for a pick, didn't get it. It wasn't caught, at least. With Platinum 50-50, honestly, I should not be going for those picks, ever. But he didn't catch it. The kick will be good. 21-10. Not the worst thing that could have happened there. We gave him the ball at, like, the 30-yard line. They couldn't even get a yard out of it. All right, they kick it to Riggs. That was a lot of space. Honestly, if I got that kick to Marcus Woods, that's probably a touchdown. We'll take it at the 25, though. God, I keep trying to go up the middle. It's not working. I got to remember who I'm running with here. This could kind of work, though. It didn't. It didn't work at all. Okay, I got to just do, like, tosses. Tosses, stretches. Not these, like, I mean, I say not an inside zone, but does that not look like the freest inside zone run you've ever seen? That's still not as many yards as it probably should have been. My goodness. Yeah, this is just not really a great playbook for, like, a spread run offense. Oh, Austin Clay has them beat by, like, 5 yards. He cooked them. Touchdown, Austin Clay. We just have too much speed for this Oklahoma State defense. Just all around, way too much speed. 28-10. I mean, defensively, we have a lot of speed as well. Specifically in the linebacker room, I feel like we have a lot of speed there. But especially on offense, this is just a very athletic team. This is what happens 4 years into a rebuild with as good as the portal is in this game. You just get monsters. Second and inches. I'm ready for a run. We're ready for a run. We got him. Loss of a yard and a half. Melvin Lassiter able to get there. 3rd and 2. Oh, that was okay. That was very open. Michael Tollefson just got smoked in the pocket. Couldn't get the ball there. They will punt. Do we have the speed? Oh, do we have the speed? Oh, we don't. We kind of had the speed. We didn't get the block. Oh, that's unfortunate. Okay. Still a heck of a play. I mean, took that like a 30-yard punt return. This is an interesting play right here. Oh, he's just too fast. He's just too fast. Anyone else that's probably like 8 yards, that was like 20. Cheeseman checks in. He gets the pitch, and he gets about 3. All right. Not the worst thing there. Hits us underneath Marcus Woods. Just outrun him. Just outrun him, man. 1st and goal at the 9. He doesn't break tackles for extra yards. He just forces awkward tackle, like, pursuit angles. There we go. That's more we need to be running. Touchdown Marcus Woods. His 2nd of the game. 1st on the ground, at least. 35-10. The guy is just too fast. Honestly, I do almost think he may have been better as a receiver. Just because that much speed, if I could get him with, like, platinum takeoff instead of platinum shifty, he would just have a million receiving yards. And it's not like we'd be screwed at running back either. We have Gideon Cheeseman. He's a really good running back in his own right. He's just not 99 speed Marcus Woods. And Marcus probably wouldn't be going to the draft. If he was that receiver, he'd probably be like an 80. But that's still like our wide receiver 4. He'd be 3. I don't know. Latu's like an 83. I don't know. Who knows? I do know that Marcus Woods' route running is just like not that great. He just can catch the ball. So, would be interesting to see, but too late now. Okay, they are like marching down the field right now at whatever pace they want to go down. Let's see if we can slow them down here. But it's a screen. It's another screen. We're there that time. 2nd and 8. I feel like this pressure should be able to get home. We have the athletes. We should be able to get there. There we go. Sped them up that time. Third and 17. What do they got for us? It's a rollout directly into the edge rusher. Ron Heaton. Sending the heat. I shouldn't call timeout. Maybe I should have done that a little bit earlier. Give Marcus Woods another opportunity at a punt return. Why not? See if we can keep his streak alive. Oh, they won't even give him a chance. Punt it to the 25. This could maybe do something. And he's got the speed. Nah, just take it out of bounds. Yeah, they're just not going to give us... They're not going to give us the lane here. Yeah, I will say, the defense in this game has gotten a lot smarter in the fact that in the last, 30 seconds of a half, they just will not let you go deep at all. Like, everybody is back. Whereas in the past, it felt like they kind of just ran their normal defense. You had about as good of a chance as a deep shot as any other point in the half. So I do appreciate that out of the game. Wait, why was Ron Heaton on the edge there? That definitely should have been Melvin Clayton with that sack, but whatever. I mean, we got it, so... Please pick this. There are 3 of you there. All 3 of you played the receiver? I mean, hey, it was an incomplete. Better than the alternative, but I would rather have a pick. Alright, at least I was there to make the tackle. 3rd and 3. I will say, they highlighted Bo Jackson. They have ran the ball approximately 5 times. All game. I think Bo Jackson has more catches on screens than it is actual, run attempts. Or yards, for that matter. 4th and 3, they'll punt. They'll let us return this one. Stays in bounds. Couldn't get a touchdown, but still, I mean, these aren't touchdowns, but they're 20-yard returns about every time. We'll take that. God, my blockers are they're getting in the way, man. Marcus Woods is actually, too fast. I'm going to run this inside zone. He's actually going to be just faster than the blockers, and it just won't set up right. Or alternatively, the blockers just won't do anything. That is also an option, I suppose. All right, that guy backs up, but he's still there over there. Broken tackle by Howe. Just go down. Just go down. You've already fumbled once. That was risky to go for that. But he didn't fumble, so it's all good. Sit down to Clay. Jaden Ball, the center, is hurt on the play. That's not good. Hopefully he's all right. 2nd and 4 in the meantime. Overthrown. Ankle bruise. Just put Fiore back in. 3rd and 4. We'll try a draw. It's actually going to work really well. Okay. 9 yards. We'll take that. Try a jet touch, I guess. Iosafalato. There's a flag on the play. They called that really early. I would have to assume that's offsides, and it looks like it is. It's a touchdown anyways, so I'm going to decline it. Yeah, it's offsides. We'll take the points. I appreciate the attempt at a freebie. I'll take 42-10. Not picky around here. Are they going to return that? They are. Bad idea. Their offense has done effectively nothing. They got bailed out a couple times, and that's it. No way! That is a catch. Hodgins, where are you going? Buddy. Hello? I pressed X, maybe Y, but, like, he just did nothing. Didn't play the receiver, didn't play the ball, just stood there. In fact, I think he moved to the side to let the receiver have a better angle with the ball. That's crazy. Okay. Yeah, their passing game has just been... It feels like all the computer wants to do on us anymore is just pass. It's just pass, pass, pass. And I can't blame them. They're getting 20 yards of fucking catch. I'd throw it every play, too. I mean, you're guaranteed at least 5. If you can get a ball, if you can throw a pass further than 5 yards, you are guaranteed at least those 5. Unless you just juke backwards for no good reason. Yeah, I guess that's why nobody wants to run on us. Sterling Sanders is there to make the play, finally. They'll go for 3. They got enough distance on this. This should be easy. It is 42-13. It really feels like I'm not even doing anything wrong on defense. I mean, obviously I'm not doing anything wrong. We've allowed 13 points all game. Defense is doing fine. I just feel like we shouldn't have even allowed those 13 points. Oh, that safety's there. Okay. Yeah, I thought he was a bit more committed to the inside than he actually was. Also, I thought I would get a little bit of mustard on that throw. That thing was a straight-up moonball. If that's a bullet pass, that is probably a touchdown. I put way too much air underneath it, I guess. That sucks. Maybe I think I just have to turn off revamp passing. It just doesn't work, dude. It's good if you want these, like, putting air underneath it balls. But if you want to have any sort of pressure on that football, it is just awful. A loss of 10 on a completed pass, by the way, is nuts. 3rd and 20 for Oklahoma State. All right. Surely somebody gets there, right? All right, cool. 34. I definitely know who that is. Good tackle guy, I know. 4th and 18. Yeah, I mean, you kind of have no choice but to punt here. It's an awful punt, too. They got like 18 yards on it. Cool. No blocks on the outside. Just no blocks. There's blocks here, though. Okay. 17 for 91. I mean, he kind of had a rough start to the game. He's figured it out on the ground. Granted, is it actually figuring it out on the ground or just a couple of really good plays with a bunch of, like, bad? To be determined, but we're balling right now, so not going to complain too much. That's the end of the third quarter. I mean, if anyone suspected this game would end differently, I question whether or not you have been watching. Let's just try to get out of here. Okay. That's cool. That's really cool, man. Thank you. 3rd and 3. Am I crazy for thinking that these guys should either be getting blocked or should not be right there? Like, I feel like we have players able to stop that from happening. It just isn't being stopped from happening. Our Rage went for it on 4th down and got it. Eosef Alatu with the catch. But, like, I just feel like 95% of these plays should be going for way more yards than they are. We're just not executing. We're executing here, though. Austin Clay. Take me up to the 11. 329-5 for Ethan Houck. Does have that pick that is probably on me, maybe, I guess. I don't know. Latu, Marcus Woods laid a decent block there. Stopped me from getting the touchdown, but it helped me get the first down, so. Okay, so nothing was open there. The corner sprints to the bubble, and 3 defensive linemen collapse in on the pocket to make running impossible. That play was just doomed from the start, I think. Scramble to the outside, Ethan Houck does not have the angle. Got 3. Needed 4. 3rd and goal. They got Marcus Woods in. I don't know if I like that. We're going to try it. Touchdown. Okay. Wasn't an easy touchdown, but he got it. 11 plays, 74 yards. That's the type of drive you need. What was those words? That's the kind of drive you need when you're trying to end a game like that. See if you can't get them off the field here. RPO, they make the catch because they always do. Nobody ever actually plays the pass, whether you set it to play the pass or not. Literally nobody plays the I have 3 zones over there. How am I the only one that sees that? All right. To prove the point, I'm going to have the focus on pass coverage. All right? I'm gonna set the RPO focus to pass coverage. Watch them not even attempt an RPO the rest of the game. I guarantee you that's what's about to happen. They are not even going to try the rest of the game. But for the sake of it, we'll try it. That's me. Easy read. That's Bengals line. Whatever. Ja'Cory Stewart. Did I call him something else earlier? I may have called him Josiah. My bad. Ja'Cory Stewart, of course. Hit the underneath. Marcus Woods. Stiff arm? Okay. I didn't know you had that in your bag. Foot contusion for DK Gilly. We're up by enough points to just go ahead and sit the rest of this one out, boss. I honestly would like Marcus Woods to probably set the rest of this one out as well. He's already feeling a little bit banged up. Cheeseman is starting at fullback, of course. But Larry Barnes at fullback, I guess. But Gideon Cheeseman. He can still play a little bit today, but I don't want him getting hurt. I've been bit too many times by this. I'm not letting it happen again. Cheeseman will get the pitch. He's got pretty good blocks downfield as well. We'll take 7. That's not bad. Okay, it's fucking Woods again. Okay. We'll go with the slant. Hilton going a drag route. You're getting the ball. Or it's just an Ethan Houck takeoff. No, it does go to Hilton, and the worst throw I could have possibly made. What he got there? It's still... Dude, did I not make the change in the depth chart? Is it because I have Marcus Woods as my third down back? Probably. God. Yeah, power back's Cheeseman. Starting running back is Cheeseman. I want Cheeseman in for the rest of the game. I don't want Marcus Woods getting hurt. He'll take this last carry. He's done. He's done. 22 for 100. All right, maybe that's what he kept going in for. Just to break the century mark. There you go, boss. He's leading the country in rushing yards, by the way. I'll take it, Cheeseman. 2 yards. 3rd and 6. I really should be just chewing clock here. I'll take it down in 1:30. Snap this ball. Austin Clay cannot make the catch. That feels like the freest catch for every computer, but every time I try to throw it, it's instantly knocked away. We'll go for 3. And I missed it. Why did I even fuck with the angle? Because there was wind. That's why. I got a backup quarterback in. That means almost surely this is a touchdown, isn't it? Honestly, would have been if that was a good ball. Absolutely would have been. That's on me for even trying to blitz right now. I have no business doing that. Oh, it's a run. Okay. So they've given up. So now you run the ball. When I blitz, you throw the ball. But when I'm in my pass coverage, then you run it. Dicks. Incomplete. They'll punt. There's been a lot of weird games this season. Like, I really don't feel like we won this game that convincingly. And then you look at the box score. It's like, oh yeah, we won by 36. Just go up the field. Slide. Not no huddle. Shoot clock. They're going to make me snap this ball. Alright, whatever. Last play of the game is a fumble that they recover. Oh my god. Sure. You know what? You know what? I'll let you guys have another opportunity for points. I'm just that good of a guy. I'll let you guys leave here with something. It's an incomplete pass. Merry Christmas. What's that? 49-13 is your final. Ethan Houck, 19 for 24, 4 touchdowns through the air, did throw a pick. Rushing, Marcus Woods, 22 for 100, 2 touchdowns. Ethan Houck, 7 for 48 and a touchdown, did fumble twice. The last one had no business being a fumble. I'm just an idiot. The first one was an actual fumble. Gideon Cheeseman, 3 for 12. Receiving, Marcus Woods, 8 for 141 and a touchdown. Eos Latu, 5 for 75 and a touchdown. Austin Clay, 3 for 99 and a touchdown. Jacone Duffy, 1 for 7 and a touchdown. Eugene Hilton, 2 for 30. Defensively, 3 TFLs for Clayton, 2 for Stewart and Laster. 1 for Sanders, Heaton, Elton Yang came in, I guess. Cleveland and Hunter McGarry. Sack for Heaton and Cleveland, half a sack for Ja'Cory Stewart and Melvin Laster. And the user pick by Ja'Cory Stewart. Yep. I mean, cool. Not much to really say about that. It's the same as every other game this season has gone. I feel like things aren't really going my way, and then I look at the score, and we're winning by 30. A little bye-week recruit in action. We have 105 hours to work with. I could definitely start adding some more, putting some more points on some more guys here. Okay, so week 10 is not happening. For Gordon Meredith is probably going to Indiana. Unless I can close this out before then, I think he's just going to Indiana. So I'm not even going to bother with the visit there. Mike Cooks. I think he's done before week 11. Whether it's to me or to Oregon, I don't know. But I think week 11, he's probably... I think he'll be committed here in the next 2 weeks. Maybe he'll go on a... He might end up being a battle. So I'll throw on a visit week 11. Just in case. Because I have a feeling Oregon probably is going to force a battle. Before I end up getting the commit. We'll see, though. Ian Moffat will also throw week 11. I'm just trying to get him on campus, really. More than anything. Playing style. Okay. That's one of these two, and of course it can't be easy. You dick. You're the last guy on the board that you're the last guy I'm actually going for to tell me that get locked into your top 5, and it's still a 50-50. Dickhead. Absolute dickhead, you. He's already on a week 11 to Auburn. Damn. And he's on a week... Yeah, we're fully locked. All the visits have been set. I can get him on a week 12 to Texas Tech. But I think by then he's probably either going to Auburn or Mississippi State. I'm going to say in this just in case, but I have a feeling we're probably not getting Nick Livings. Yeah, again, I already had this conversation. I think Meredith is probably done by week 10. I don't think he goes to week 11. I think either we get him or Indiana does. And they have a better pipeline, so it's not looking good. I don't think there's anybody else we need to like. Oh, there's... Oh, for now, Mama. I need to say him to full hard sell house call. There we go. Yeah, these guys are good. Ian Moffat, like, nobody else is going for him at all, though. Like, I'm not gaining much ground, but nobody else is even trying. North-South receiver, I think that's just receiving yards with your running back. And Marcus Woods almost surely leads... Does he not lead the nation? It says I have an A there. All right, now I'm actually curious. Who leads for North-South receiver? Yeah, receptions. Okay, it's receptions with running backs, not receiving yards. So we are 11th, bordering on A-. It's not about yards. Okay. I mean, it doesn't matter. As long as we're above a B, he'll commit. Nolan Vildor. Penn State's not really trying for him anymore. I'll throw my last 30 points on Vildor, see if I can still manage to get that commitment. Although he's an athlete. Yeah, I mean, he can play other positions. East-West play. I mean, on a 6', 180, 90 speed, good catching. This is the same archetype that Sammy Riggs had, and I moved him to receiver. Granted, he's not playing anymore, but Sammy Riggs was a bust. Noah Vildor's gem. So that dev trait will definitely make a difference as far as his development goes. First commitment of the cycle, though. Jason Abram, four-star linebacker from Fort Wayne, Indiana, has committed to Bowling Green. That is big. That is very big. Ron Berry has locked me out. That is very bad. He was on campus week 8. He was on our campus week 8. All he had to do was not just stick around for 2 more weeks. And he couldn't do it. So, the 6'5", 5-star quarterback with 87 speed and 90 throw power, really good accuracies, will not be a Bowling Green Falcon. Man, that sucks. But, oh, and Mike Gesicki looks like he's about to just commit to Indiana. Huh, great. Okay. At least we got some good news. Jason Abram is a stud. Show you guys his stats if you forgot. 87 speed, 6'1", 233. Good enough coverage. Tackling at an 81. Good pursuit. Yeah, he's going to be a stud. A little 6'1's maybe a tad short for maybe your like prototypical linebacker build. But he certainly has the athleticism to make up for it. I think he's going to be a demon. I'm going to keep Ron Berry on the board just to see what his dev trade ends up being. But that sucks so bad. Man, I hate that so much. Nolan Vildor is now in his top 5. He likes playing time, but that's on his main cell. His main cell's pro potential, or that's his deal breaker at least. And I do have really good pro potential because I just sent Daniel Hill to the NFL in the first round. That's clocked in. Okay. I still have 2 A's. Problem is, like, I already have a lot of really good running backs on the depth chart, and I have a 5-star running back that I'm in first place on right now, who has B- playing time, so that tells me he's better. He's at the very least better than Vildor is right now, but again, who says Vildor plays running back? That may be kind of insane, because he's a gem at running back, and that's really good running back stats. Who says he doesn't go play receiver? He's got good catching. He can figure it out. Alright, we got 150 hours. Unless I want to start setting visits. That's not the button I meant to hit. Nick Livings, I could definitely... No, I can't set a week 11. Right. He's on Mississippi State's campus this week. So after this sim will probably be the tell. He probably just commits to Mississippi State. He's from Mississippi. They have a 5-star pipeline there. Okay. This is kind of like the week that, for lack of better terms, this is the week the shit's going to hit the fan, recruiting-wise. Spalding's on campus at Michigan. Mike Cooks will likely commit after this week or engage in a battle against Oregon. And I don't know if we're winning a recruiting battle against Oregon. Ian Moffitt is now... Oklahoma's interested in him. And they have a better pipeline. And apparently are just gaining points at rapid pace. Although we do know his hard sell now, so we can at least do that. Try to ward him off. For now, Mama's on campus next week. Jose Penalto's on Tennessee's campus this week. Ringo's on our campus next week, but Ohio State might just steal him from us before we can do anything about it. Nick Livings is on Mississippi State's campus next week. Meredith, I think he will commit after this week. We'll see. I might have to make next week's the sim to next episode be on camera because there's going to be a lot of recruiting updates, and I'm going to want you guys to be able to see that. Shaheem Breeze is going fine. Gesicki, if he doesn't commit after this sim, he will be on our campus next week, but there's a good chance he commits. And the Vildor, we're starting to gain traction back for him. Probably don't need to go for a running back at this point. I just don't think that'll be necessary. Michigan is going hard for Jason Lloyd. Oregon is really the only one kind of trying for Rodney McNabb. And even then, they're not really trying that hard, so we'll throw 50 on him. He locked us out. He already committed to Clemson. He's already committed to Washington. He locked us out. There's a lot of guys down the board that locked us out because we never even tried for him. That's fine. Tony McGinnis is going to commit to Michigan. Greg Dell is we're the only ones going for him. Kind of slow, kind of short. I see why we're the only ones that have even offered him a scholarship. Same thing for Josh McDaniel. Quincy Tompkins is a little taller at 6'2", but like 80 speed. 90 Excel's not bad. It's actually pretty good. Jackson Rossi might actually be a slightly better play. I'm gonna go for Rossi. Can soft sell there. We all knows playing time. Might have to be a bit of a balls to the wall. Or maybe off the wall is more the word I was looking for Rossi. We'll try to go for Lloyd. I don't know how hard Michigan's actually going for him. I think if they wanted to go, I think they could put more hours into him if they wanted to. So let's see if we can take advantage of that. All right. Utah's up next. We are on the road, I believe, for this game. Yeah, we're on the road at Utah. They are a substantially worse overall than us, as pretty much every team in the Big 12 is at this point. But I say it every time. These conference games can get weird sometimes, especially on the road. We'll see if they have an answer for our offense, more so our one guy. But I shouldn't undersell our offense like that. We have more options other than just Marcus Woods. We are not a one-man show. Jesse Watson seems to be the guy to watch for Utah. Okay. He's having an alright season. Ooh, that is an ugly stance for their quarterback. This guy, as the kids would say, has absolutely no aura back there. He's in like the Jalen Hurts stance, kind of. Is that what they call it, maybe? It's ugly, whatever it is. All right, hits that guy. Didn't get a first down, though. 3rd and 1. 3rd and 1, and we're sending heat. We stopped it. They went for the QB sneak. We stopped it. And they will punt on 4th and 1. There we go, defense. There's the second time I've ever stopped QB sneak. Ooh, had a crease. Had a crease. Made one too many swerves. Yeah, I undersell in a 100-yard game on the ground. He also had like 150 receiving yards. Marcus Woods is still very much in the Heisman race and will likely still win it if he stays on the pace he's at. Honestly, he may have a case just in the return game for the Heisman. That's how crazy of a season he's having. And then you throw on the offensive stats as well, and it's just easy money. First down. I think maybe just a regular streak could work pretty well for him. Scramble out. We got a lot of space to run if we can get the block there. Didn't even need a block. He just kind of took himself out of the play. We'll slide down at the 14. Avoid what was almost surely going to be a hit stick, if not an injury, with Platinum Aftershock. Cheeseman will check in. He had a gap on the other A gap. Didn't take it. Tough. Jacone Duffy looks like he outran that linebacker. Got the animation to dive forward. Couldn't dive into the end zone, obviously, but we'll take the 2. They ran into each other. Touchdown, Marcus Woods. Bowling Green strikes first. Beautiful. 7-0. That's how you start the game, baby. We'll take a knee in the end zone. Kicked it a little too far, I suppose. Emmanuel Tootin, I guess, is Utah's quarterback's name. Definitely an auto-generated guy. Okay. I felt like I shot the gap. He just found another gap. So that sucked. Gained like 12 yards in the 1st and 10. Again, I was actively shooting the gap he was supposed to take. He just is finding other creases. Martrell figures. Utah has a couple of these auto-generated guys, I guess. This is going to end badly. Melvin Laster Superman dives to slow him down. Somebody else comes in and cleans up the mess. That was an interesting looking play. Can't swat it away. He only gains 4. I made fun of this guy's QB stance, but it's got him to be 3 for 3 so far to start. There we go. That's how you shoot the run lane right there. 3rd and 5. I really don't know if I like what I'm looking at right now. I really don't like that. Okay. There were a lot of things that were probably supposed to happen there. I know that was not supposed to happen. That's the one thing that defense is supposed to be able to stop, actually. So that's disappointing that it, didn't stop it. Oh my lord, I was on it. I just was a little... I do that, like, all the time. When I had slower linebackers, I was too slow to things, and now that I have faster linebackers, I'm too fast to things. And I'm outrunning the route. Oh, that's terrible. I tell you what, man. I don't think I've ever seen any more, like, creases that have turned into nothing more than I have in this last episode. Because it feels like there are seams to the end zone on just about every return. They close ever so slightly too fast to be able to do anything about it. Hit as he tried to throw. Probably was a pick anyways. 3rd and 8 all of a sudden. Okay. That's not great. Hilton makes the catch. Just go down. Not really the animation I wanted there, but I still made the catch, so it's not the end of the world. Oh. Really? Maybe if I wait another half a second, that's probably like a lot of yards. Just throw it away. Nothing was open. I thought the running back was eventually going to break off into a route. Did not. Didn't even, think about it. Ooh, that's the wrong button. They're going to call DPI. In no world is that ever catchable, but I appreciate it anyways, refs. I appreciate the bailout. Big W. Oh, there we go. There's finally a crease in the run game. Marcus Woods is gone. Touchdown, Bowling Green. His second of the game. Second of the quarter, even. 14-7. Listen, when they give you opportunities, take them. Whiffed. All right, 14-7. This is a heck of a game so far. I wasn't really looking for a heck of a game. I was looking for another blowout. Oh, we went up 2 rankings last week without playing. That's always fun. Oh, the blocks are just excellent. Oh, he's gone. He's actually gone. Okay. Sick. 81 yards. That was actually the greatest blocking I've ever seen in my life. All right. Cool. 14 all. That's really cool. All right. They're not going to let me return it with Marcus Woods. Take it up to the 25. Take 5. Second and 5. I feel like this should work. Works pretty well, actually. And the safety's able to make the best pursuit angles I've ever seen. Just outrun everybody, Marcus Woods. Why am I trying to worry about going inside? Literally just run backwards. You're faster than everybody. Marcus Woods takes it the distance. Listen, you want to get a long run? We'll take a long run. Maybe not 81 yards. But, I don't know, about 46, 54, one of those. We were on a 46-yard line. Wasn't sure which one, though. Sammy Riggs' big hit. All right. I feel like that almost could have forced a fumble. There we go. You get one. You get one big run for a touchdown. You're not getting multiple. Don't be greedy. Dude, come on, wrap up. This guy cannot be that good. Garcia in the box. Now they pass it. DK Gilly able to, I guess, we're going to call that a swat away. Sure. 2nd and 10. Oh, the run lane is just, it's just so open. They are getting incredible run blocks right now. 3rd and 4. See if they run it again here. I mean, you almost might as well. They won't. Okay. So I guess the whole team's just breaking tackles. That's fun. I can't even believe that was a catch. I feel like 99% of the time that animation is almost certainly knocked out. But, you know, why would I get the good animations? 2nd and 6 now. Tell you what, for having the guy having the Jalen Hurts stance, I don't think I've seen him run the ball once. This guy seems to be very comfortable just passing in the pocket. Isn't trying to make anything happen outside. They didn't get that one either. 4th and 1. They've tried 2 QB sneaks and achieved neither of them. It's a direct snap. They got the blocks. They so have the blocks. My God, man. What is going on with our block shedding today? It's just not happening. Got there, though. Sterling Sanders able to bring him down. Take that. Second 17. Wow, okay. These are like the worst throws you've ever seen, but are also just the most perfect throws you've ever seen. Because anywhere else these throws are put, they are almost certainly either getting picked or knocked away, or batted at the catch point or something. But they're just perfectly landing right in the receiver's hand every time. It is so stupid. 4th and 2, they're at home. They're going to make this. Make it 21-17. They're going to give us an opportunity to score here before the half. I don't know if that's a good idea or not. I think they get the ball to start the third quarter. I'll take this out. Why not? Maybe the 4 seconds and 5 yards I would have gotten by not taking it out is why not? Whatever. Who cares? Who cares? Marcus Woods is gone again. Wow, 21 is fast. Okay. That's a 99 speed running back, and he was running step for step with him. That's nuts. Still scored, though, so who cares? In 14 seconds. All right. That was a little bit faster than I necessarily thought we were going to score. That is kind of just what this offense is, though. It either scores in about 10 minutes or 2 seconds. All right, 1st and 10. Just don't allow anything stupid. That'd be great. Okay, broken tackles. How many broken tackles do they have so far this half? It has to be in the double digits. This is crazy. I saw it. I freaking saw it, man. Just a tick late. This isn't ever a run, is it? No. Okay. Okay. It's like the one place that ball could have went where it's neither a catch or an interception. So, fair enough. There we go. There's the animations we're supposed to be getting. Knock that one free. 3rd and 10. Let's get home. Steps out of bounds. 4th and 7. They will punt. All right. I don't know if you know what you just signed yourselves up for. Ow. Lame. The fullback is able to make the tackle? Really? Is that press coverage on Marcus Woods? Oh! 63! Hold your block, boy! That's a touchdown you just gave up. Call timeout. I'm not sure if we got out of bounds or not. 3rd and 2. Honestly, I almost would prefer a screen here, but I don't think I can really audible here. Take the check down to Marcus. Timeout numero dos. All right, crowd seems to shut up a little bit here. First down, out of bounds, up to our side of the field. Make the catch, Riggs. Wow. That was a scary throw. That was way scarier than I thought it was ever going to be. But hey, we made it. Okay, yeah. Tillman is just literally everywhere, dude. Nathan Tillman is all over the field right now. Don't be a pick. My God. Third and 10. There's 10 seconds left. We're probably just going to end up... Actually, I might kind of just want to take this as a shot. Because I don't know if I want to be in a situation where I'm kicking it from like the 3-yard line on the hashes on the road. Austin Clay dropped. I don't even know if that was a drop. That might have just been a good old-fashioned swat. All right, this is a sketchy one. But it's right down the middle. I mean, you couldn't have set that ball more right down the middle. 2 seconds left. We'll just squib it. All right, end of the first half. We are up by 14. Oh, we do get the ball. Okay, sick. All right, so that was the right call. Just let that go. All right, the run seemed to work really well for us in the first half. Let's see if we can double down on that in the second. Or we can just... That was a mean run commit up the middle. Had to have been. Especially with the play call that I just saw there, that had to be a run commit up the middle. I mean, my God. This front is absurd right now. That also was just a really well-timed blitz because I did not see that coming at all. All right, 3rd and 10. Marcus Woods up the seam. It's a pick. Oh! Ethan, that's the one spot you couldn't put that ball, man. That's probably... I mean, is that the best read? Maybe not. Maybe not, right? But my God, dude. Maybe put it in a position the receiver has a slight chance of getting to. Instead of just straight into the linebacker's hands. Would have been great. Oh, now it's an option. Okay. Literally just conservative all of these. Not that. Just conservative everything. I want to be pass committed on the RPOs. I want to be QB committed on the options. Whatever happens, happens from there. That's right at me. That cannot be a catch. Thank you. That was a really well-placed ball, though, to make sure that that wasn't, like, straight into my hands. That was written right over my head, but still wasn't a catch, so get bent. Okay, thank you. Again, these are just awful reads that they are completely getting away with right now. I mean, not completely, because they're not getting caught, but, you know. All right, field goal good, 31-20. Again, man, these road games in conference get scary. Doesn't matter what opponent you're against. They just are weird sometimes. Wow, man. I feel like I'm well past the barrier to get tackled on these, and then I just get tackled anyways. It's crazy. The range of some of these Utah defenders is just mind-boggling. Again, like, he's a full yard away from that tackler. How is he able to just wrap up? How long are these defenders' arms? This might be the most fundamentally sound football team I've ever played against. Like, they just have the essentials just down. Like, execution sometimes is iffy as far as, like, the big plays. But the fundamentals, man, they got them. They got the fundamentals. I think that's, like, maybe the third broken tackle all game. There we go. There's another broken tackle. Just wear them out. If we can get them tired, they'll start making mistakes, and that's when we can start to pounce. Austin Clay underneath. Breaks another tackle. All right, I guess all I had to do was ask nicely for broken tackles, and we're getting them now. Here we go, 38-20. Now we're talking. Here we go, defense. Give me a pick. That'd be cool. I feel like this QB should have thrown a couple picks by now. All right. That's what... I guess pass committing there helped us at least force a TFL. That's cool, at least. I feel like an accurate ball, and that's a house call. Of course, he gets the tactical overthrow. I have players in position. They are just not making plays. We're there. Come on. Thank you. It's ridiculous these are, like, throws that are being made in the first place, let alone that they are working as often as they are. Flat out just ridiculous. Like, who even throws that, dude? Come on. Like, crossbody, no look to the flat. Dude, this coach is an actual maniac. That is certainly one of the zones that is supposed to be guarded. There are 5 players in zone coverage there. That is one of the zones that is supposed to be guarded. And was not even close to even being thought about. So that's fun. This game really shouldn't even be close right now. There we go. There's a forced incompletion, finally. There we go. Tell you what, they're getting down to, like, pretty good field position, and then they're taking field goals. Which is very consistent with what I've seen this entire series. We will allow up to a certain point, and then we just hold firm. So, I mean, not the worst thing in the world. Just kind of annoying more than anything. Tell you what, this kicker's getting a lot of tape today. 38-23, 15-point game. Man. Okay, that Cyrus Polu, that dude's a freak. Being able to get out there that fast. Get out of my way, dude. Get out of the way. I get you're just trying to make your block. And honestly, that was a solid block. Get out of the way. Come on, we just got to be faster. Ethan Houck. Just be faster. Let's go. Turn on the Jets there. He's been practicing with Marcus. Take 4. Marcus has 14 for 240 and 4 touchdowns, by the way. Kid's going off. Third and 4. Oh, just get sticky with it, Marcus. Touchdown. Ugh. I mean, that was just gross. And it's roughing. Come on, baby. Yes, sir. I'm going to decline it so I get the extra room. And I still overkicked it. Man. Oh, no, I didn't. They're going to return it. Mistake. It's a draw, really. Is this Sean Payton calling the plays right now? What is happening? I didn't really mean to switch off there, but it just kind of happened. Third, like, you're down 3 possessions right now, and that's back-to-back runs. Just Stewart is just standing there. I on anything you could possibly put anything on, I am sprinting towards that receiver to get there. He's just standing there. Big hit. Honestly, I think you kind of need to force a fumble to make up for how pissed I am at you right now. Just wrap up. I'm literally playing the hard flat every time. They just don't play the hard flat. That's 3 straight. They've tried for 3 QB sneaks today, gotten none of them. You ain't Jalen Hurts, boy. This ain't Philly. Possible PI? I don't care. He didn't get it. We'll take that ball back. Broken tackle by Woods. Spins out another guy. Spin was just a little too slow. Still a heck of a play, though. I mean, you'll have games where he's just bottled up over the middle. And then you have games where he has 15 yards before the defense even knows the ball is snapped. Here's Cheeseman getting 7. Like, he's an 88 overall running back. The problem is he just doesn't have 99 speed. So he's just not as good. Stiff arm by Marcus Woods, fighting into the end zone. There's number 6 for him. He has been the thumbnail in 3 straight. But my God, 6 touchdowns. I can't even say that number. I think he just did it to piss me off because he knows I have a lisp. Dickhead. I mean, hey, if we're going to make me mad, that's probably my favorite way to be made mad. Oh, why is my edge rusher in coverage? I mean, I'm okay with it being Nick Clayton because he used to be a linebacker. He can play zone coverage. Martrice Dilliard has no business being in coverage. No business being in coverage. He has like 69 speed, which like nice and all, but no. Third and 4, what do you got? A throw underneath to make it 4th and 3. All right. And he's stuffed on 4th and 3. Night, Utah. Throw on shoe clock. Give Marcus Woods the 300 rushing yards. Call it a day. We need 6 yards for 300. There it is and more. 7th. 7 touchdowns for Marcus Woods. Is that rushing? I don't know if that's all rushing touchdowns. But that's either way, that is incredible. 99 speed is simply too good. It's simply too broken in this game. Like, we'll see come playoff time how much of an impact that really makes. When we're playing these, like, ACC, not even ACC, but, like, SEC, Big 10. Good Lord, I can't talk. Big 10, like, the good conferences, right? No disrespect to, like, the Big 12 ACC, but they're not really to the level of athlete, is the nicest way I can really put that. Especially, like, in-game, you know? Because that does play a pretty big impact as your conference prestige. And those guys just have more of it right now. 59-23 is your final. Another just blowout. Yeah, I mean, this team is just really good right now. Maybe we should have moved to the Big Ten. Because we're just clobbering everybody we play right now. No, I will say Marshall Figures is a 79 overall, had 17 for 181 and a touchdown. So maybe not. Our stats, though, 11 for 19, 165, 2 touchdowns to pick for Ethan Houck. Rushing, 20 for 314 and 6 rushing touchdowns for Marcus Woods. 5 for 65 for Ethan Houck, 3 for 12 for Cheeseman for the second week in a row. Marcus Woods, 4 for 83 and a receiving touchdown. Austin Galley had the other one on an 8-yard catch. Eugene Hilton, 2 for 16. Jacone Duffy, 1 for 12. Sammy Riggs, 1 for 21. A lot of guys had 1 catch to varying results. Defensively, 3 TFLs for Sterling Sanders, 1 for Gilly, 1 for last year. Sack for Sanders, no picks, and no forced fumbles, obviously. First episode all season without a punt return touchdown. That's a bit disappointing, but I suppose you're not going to get one of those every episode. Appreciate you guys so much for watching. The support I've been getting recently is, I mean, this is like the 4th time I said it, but every time I say it, it feels like it just stacks on and on and on. But you guys have been going crazy, man. All the love to you guys. Thank you so much for watching all these and this one. I'll catch you in the next one.